This is Cap. It's not Florida. The worst place for dating and being single is New York City because no place in the world where you have a situationship that'll last 7 years and y'all never be together. No place in the world where your sneaky link is your main link and your main link is somebody else's sneaky link and y'all all know each other and live 5 blocks from each other. No place in the world is like New York City. So Florida is where you go get a house, you retire, it's suburban. It's a lot of couples. It gives me couple vibe. It doesn't really give me single vibes unless you doesn't. Nothing about Florida. So I can't see it being the worst state. New York State is the worst state because people just want to be in situationships forever. Nobody want to commit to each other in our generation, the generation under us. Everybody think everybody's playing them. Everybody thinks you got a side piece, a quarter piece, a upside down piece, a under the bed piece. You got somebody you just call to talk about your feelings. You got a female best friend, male best friend, all types of stuff. Y'all just be doing with everything. So I think New York is the worst place for single people. It has to be. Or maybe LA, but then LA people be in fake relationships. So LA vibes is more like fake relationships. Chicago look like, I don't know, we together, we drilling together. Chicago couples look like they stay together forever. We drilling together. I wouldn't want to be single in Chicago. You meet a girl from O Block and now you got beef with the other side. So no, it's New York City, New York State, because it's the worst type of people. It's people that never want to commit to each other. New York City, you will have find common law marriages where they couple will have 7 kids together, been together 30 years, never putting a ring on it. Never putting a ring on it. So again, I think our generation and the generation under us is fried, fricassee, and we don't believe in no notion of love. I'd be asking my friends, like, when you think you're gonna find love or a good partner? They should be looking at me laughing like it's a joke now. Love and finding soulmates is a joke now. You ask somebody, you think you're gonna meet your soulmate? No. Remember we was growing up, when we was younger, we was like, oh, we're gonna meet our soulmate, everything's gonna be perfect. Then you meet somebody that's like your soulmate and they'd be the worst person you ever met. How many times we thought we met our soulmates and that'd be the worst relationship ever? And we still got PTSD and flashbacks. No, that's exactly what it is now. Everybody got relationship PTSD. I think I'm gonna have to do a whole video covering this. I got the new season 3 of the Corpy Show coming. Well, season 2.5. But again, New York State is the worst state for dating because nobody wants to take anybody serious. You will be talking to somebody for 2 weeks and they do one wrong thing, you ready to ghost them. We live in the ghost age. Like, I'll ghost you. Like, listen, I will straight leave you on red. My red receipts is on. So I'll leave you on red. Like, I read it. And so, again, we do not value relationships and dating, anything. We'll go date somebody for 2 weeks. We'll take them to all the links, all the spot, get them lemon drops, get them all of that stuff. And next thing you know, you go on her story, she talking to somebody else at the same spot you just took her to. It's a vicious world. It's a cruel, cruel world. You really hope to think you the only person, and then you go on her, you go on her story. Oh, let me see my boo story. Or you go on his story. He with the next chick, and she with the next man. Again, our morals are so corrupted, and our notion of love is so skewed that, again, I think everywhere is the worst place for single people. I think United States as a whole country is just the worst place for single people. Can we talk about it? But Florida, I can't really see it. I can see Miami, but Orlando just gives me Disney World vibes. Everything about Florida just gives me family vibes, family orientated. Everybody that moves to Florida, you move there with your kids and your family, and y'all usually get a house in the suburbs somewhere by a lake or a ravine or something. It gives me family vibes. New York State just gives me, I'm going to be single till I'm 97 years old, and I'm going to get 2 cats or 2 dogs or whatever your preference is. But again, we the most I want to find love, but I don't believe in love as generation that there is. And I don't think it's Florida. It's New York State. I would put LA on it, but LA be having fake relationships. People in LA will be in extended relationships just because they got to pay the rent. Again, and in a lot of these relationships nowadays, rent so high, you be in a relationship with somebody just to go half. Y'all dead roommates. A lot of y'all relationships is dead roommates and situationships. Again, I really want to see a new couple. Like, yo, let's go to distance. Like, oh, we've been together 2 years. We just met. Like, and it feels like ever since the pandemic, we just do not. It's like we will go on 2-3 dates with somebody and just be like, yeah, I'm done with them. I'm not feeling their vibe. I'm not feeling their aura. They got bad energy. Again, like I said, it's a get dub and dub world. I need to bring my alter ego Derek Duberson back because you're going to get dubbed. Again, I don't think it's Florida. I think it's New York. What do you think the worst state is for dating people? All right, let's talk about it in the comment section because I got my pick. I told y'all it's New York State because, again, this is the worst. You literally be talking to somebody one day. Y'all have an amazing day. You go on her story the next day. She with another man getting Casamigo poured in her mouth. Can we talk about it? Like, what's going on? New York State is the worst by far.